Welcome back to the channel, guys. In this video we're going to be replacing the driver's side rear axle on my 2017 RZR S 900. I had an axle boot failure not too long ago. We're going to be replacing the whole axle just to play it safe and use it as a spare. Alright, so we have the RZR up on the stands, getting ready to pull the rear axle out. Got my dad, Fred, aka Uncle Peanut, helping out. So I do most of the filming because he does a lot of the work too. So we're using 18mm socket to pop the wheels off. So pretty straightforward.
Added safety.
Added safety. Throw the tire back there. And then we just got to pull the two bolts out. Got to pull the cotter pin and then loosen the castle nut out to release the axle from the rear hub. Hopefully we could get this axle out without having to remove the shock, but we'll see.
What size is the rear now?
That looks like a 23. Too big? What is that?
This is 32.
32? No matter how much time you try cleaning these damn things, how much time you spend cleaning them, you never get all the dirt out of all the nooks and crannies.
What did you say it was? This is a 24, right?
24?
Too small.
Too small? 20, 26, 28? Comment below if you guys know what size axle nut is on these RZRs. We never taken an axle out on one of these, so we're just winging it. I'm sure it's like any other car or toy that it is to remove these rear axles. There's nothing spectacular about them. So the magic number on the socket size is 27mm. You got to pull the cotter pin off. You know what? I didn't get another one. Hopefully that axle comes with an extra cotter pin. So we got the cotter pin out for the axle. Now we're going to buzz off the castle nut.
For this application, you want to get a deadbolt hammer because you don't want to be beaten up on it.
Yeah, if you didn't get that, we put the castle nut back on the axle. We're going to get a dead blow and beat out the axle from the hub.
If that doesn't work, then we'll put an air hammer on it.
It should pop out. I mean, it's not like it's an old rusty car or anything like that. That's good. It's loose. It's loose.
Nice and loose. Just what we want.
And the next step is to remove the upper control arm from the rear hub. We're going to try to get away without pulling the caliper off. There should be, I mean, it's a braided cable on the rear caliper, so there should be enough play to get it out without having to pull that whole sub or hub apart.
15 and 15?
Two 15mm sockets.
Oh, no, a wrench and a socket.
A wrench and a socket to pull off the upper control arm. Like butter, no problem. Always put your nuts and bolts back to where they came out of, that way you don't lose anything. You know how it goes back together. So you'll need an 18 wrench and 18mm socket to remove the lower control arm bolt. have a ratchet wrench that big. There we go.
There we go.
Got it out. Just a little bit of a pain in the butt. Yeah, it's ripped.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, we're gonna try to rebuild this axle. Hopefully we can save it and use it as a spare. So the replacement axle from Tufts comes with all the hardware that you need. The washer, castle nut, and cotter pin. It's basically just a direct drop-in replacement. I'll have a link below in the description where you can purchase this axle to replace your broken axle on your 2015 to 19 RZR S 900. This happens to be an EPS model, which is no different than the standard. It's the 60-inch width version. This isn't the trail 50-inch. This is a 60-inch model. So we had to remove the sway bar to get us more clearance to pull the axle out, but we got it out with some whacking it back and forth. But this is pretty straightforward, you know, honestly. You could do this job in 2 hours. It's not very hard. Anyone could do this in the garage. So we're applying grease to the splines on the inside axle to keep the retaining clip centered and keep it from spinning around and wanting to go over the splines. Just grease it up just like that before you install it. Nice and solid, the retaining clip's holding it in. Now slide your hub over the outer axle spline.
What's the nut that I just dropped? No, not that one.
The new castle nut?
I got the castle. There's a washer.
Washer's behind you. Right there, I got it. It's behind the axle. So far so good, no issues with the new axle. It's pretty straightforward. It took us about an hour and a half to replace. You could probably do it with one guy, but preferably you want to do it with two people. It just makes life a lot easier working on it. And that's about it. You know, if this is your first time seeing any of our videos, please subscribe. Please subscribe and click the notification button and give the video a like, and stay tuned for the next video.